Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great value price Class A motorhome from Parkway RV Center. Now, folks, just because I say value price, don't think it needs a lot of work. This is a nice motorhome. It's a 1995 Newmar Kountry Star. Newmar, that's usually all I have to say for most people. This was a trade-in. The people drove it in 500 plus miles to trade this in. This is their second Newmar, and guess what? They traded it on a newer model Newmar Dutch Star. This particular one's the 3755. It's 37.5 foot. It's got one slide out. And I'm going to tell you, folks, this, for the price, is a bargain. It's only showing 15,000 miles. Runs and drives great. Everything works on it. Generator, jacks, in excellent condition. I'm only selling it for $18,900. That's thousands underneath NADA. And if you're looking to buy a nice Class A on a budget, something you don't want to do a lot of work to, you really need to pay attention to this Kountry Star. You know, Newmar's got an incredible customer loyalty. This is, like I said, the people that traded this in, you know, they've owned 3 Newmars now. That's all they'll have. I mean, these things are built great. Look at the striping and the finish. Look at the gel coat finish. You don't get that on these cheaper quality RVs, folks. This is something you don't have to worry about waxing all the time. I mean, this thing's in better shape than a lot of 2005 models on the market. And that's just because this is a higher end, higher quality RV. Back in 1995, this thing cost over $100,000. And back then, that was a lot of money for a gas burner. This unit's got the heavy-duty Ford chassis. It's got the tag axle, so you've got a little extra stability going down the road, less sway. It's got that 460, that 7.5 liter cubic inch, or 7.5 liter 460 cubic inch V8 that Ford's had for 35, 40 years. Great engine. And this is a motorhome that's going to get you down the road and save you a lot of money. Sure, you can go out and spend $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 and get you one that may have an extra slide or two, that may be a few years newer, but I guarantee you it's not going to be any nicer than this 95 Kountry Star that you can buy for under $19,000. It's got the driver's side door. It's got the awning. I've got the motor running right now. Generator runs great. The only reason I'm not running the generator, I had it on earlier. It's sitting right at a quarter of a tank of fuel, and of course, many of you know when these things get down to a quarter of a tank, the generator cuts off. So, but I do guarantee the generator to work. All the RV components we guarantee to work. I mean, this is a nice motorhome, and just look at the striping and the finish. Look at the shine on it. When's the last time you seen a 95 model that looked that great? And that's because the quality of the brand. It costs more to buy them like this, but you know, when you get a high quality brand like this, you've got something that's going to last you for decades. Onan 6.5 kW generator, like I said, guaranteed to run perfectly. I know I've kind of got it backed in kind of close back here, but the back looks great. It's not been backed in to anything. The corners aren't beat up. Like I said, no delamination. Got the double power steps. Got a great storage. It is a 4 seasons model. It's insulated for year-round use. All Newmars are. Aluminum superstructure. Of course, the power step works great. 37.5 foot. Got a lot of room inside. Let's take a look inside. I'll tell you, folks, I've seen a lot of motorhomes for under 20 grand, and a lot of junk out there in this price range. But the fact that you're getting a quality brand like a Newmar with only 15,000 miles in this kind of condition for less than you're going to pay for some of the junkier brands out there is really a big selling point about this. I mean, this is a high quality RV. It's got the HWH leveling jacks that work great. Like I said, I've got the motor running. It's got no check engine lights. It's got a brake light on because I've got the parking brake on, of course. Generator runs perfectly. You just got to put some fuel in it, which we will do. We always run the generators for several hours when we go through our checkout. Stereo, everything up here looks great. It's got the CB They've already upgraded the TV to an HD TV over the old Cube TV. Plenty of storage up here. Sorry, my camera's kind of going out of focus a little bit. These are all solid hardwood cabinetry. I mean, these are Newmars, folks. These things are built to last. U-line ice maker. Chair. The carpets look brand new in here. It's got real hardwood floors in the kitchen area. You know, these things are built with high quality premium materials. These aren't just slapped together like a lot of the cheaper quality brands. And that's why people love Newmars so much, because they're built so well. And I've seen Newmars in just as good a shape as this that are 20 years older than this one from the 70s. I mean, these things are really, really hold up well. Ice cold ducted airs. Table and chairs. This is a queen size pull out sleeper sofa. It's in great shape. And it's all original upholstery. Everything matches. Got the nice countertops. Stainless steel sinks. It's got the DSI water heater that runs on gas or electric. And we're going to make sure everything works, folks. When you buy an RV from Parkway RV Center, we don't check them out till we sell them, because we have so many RVs in stock. But once you buy this RV, my shop, my RV techs, some with over 20 years of experience, are going to take this to the back. We're going to go through our shop. We're going to spend a few days on it, checking everything, make sure everything works perfectly. I mean, we don't just crank the generator up, let it run for 5 minutes. We run the generator 15 to 20 hours. We run the generator. We run the refrigerator for 24 hours on gas and 24 hours on electric, just to make sure there's no issues. We run the air conditioners for that long. I mean, the furnaces we run for several hours. We check all the plumbing, all the appliances. We check the drawers, the cabinets, make sure all of those work like they're supposed to. All the appliances we check. I mean, we go through these things with a fine-tooth comb. All the RV components, we make sure all the lights work. If it needs a light bulb, it needs a light. If it needs an awning, we replace everything that it needs to be replaced before you pick it up. So I promise you, folks, it looks good now in the video and the pictures, but when you see it in person or you pick it up, you're going to be very, very surprised at the quality and how nice everything is in this motorhome. Got the upgrade porcelain RV toilet. Got the glassed-in shower, huge walk-through bathroom, solid sliding privacy doors. Now, it does have washer and dryer hookups, which, you know, I'm not a big fan of, and they did the smartest thing they could by not even putting it in here. But if you do want a washer and dryer, it does take the stack unit. We can put them in for about $1,500 if you buy the motorhome from us. I can't do that to anybody on the street, but if you buy the motorhome from us, we can install you a washer and dryer. I'm not a big fan of those. They don't do very big loads, and they're a service nightmare, but a lot of people like the idea of having them. Most people will never use them to have them, but we do have that option for $1,500. We'll put you a brand new stack washer and dryer in here, or a one-piece combo, whichever one you want. Really nice bathroom area. It's all walk-through, so you get plenty of get-ready space in here. So the carpets look great. Vanity area looks great. I mean, you have to remind yourself this is a 1995 model when you look through it, because I'm not kidding, folks. This is nicer than most 2005 models on the market. Plastic surrounds, so you don't have to worry about getting your walls wet. The skylight looks great. Look around this carpeted headliner. There's no water stains. You know, that's something you hardly ever see on a skylight. Notice around the vents. And I'm going to give you a little hack for buying RVs. When they have this carpeted headliner, if they don't keep the filters changed in the air conditioners, you're going to see either a black residue around this vent that will not come off. If you find something strong enough to take it off, you'll notice a bleached out spot around the air conditioner vents. That's because the only way you can get those black marks off is to use a cleaner so strong it actually bleaches this out and makes it whiter and discolors it even worse than the black residue does. So as you can see, there's no discoloration where they've been using strong cleaners. They kept this RV in that kind of condition, folks. I mean, they kept the filters changed. That's something that, if you can tell has been done, that's a very, very good sign. We're going to walk to the back here. You got a Queen Island bed. It's in great shape, got plenty of lighting around it, plenty of storage. It's got his and her nightstands, which I really like, because everybody needs a place to put their cell phones and wallets and keys and change and all that stuff. And you actually got his and hers. Storage underneath the bed. Got a nice mattress. At the foot of the bed, you've got additional storage, stand-up closets, and over here too. Got a little small TV and VCR combination. Plenty of fluorescent lighting. I like that. I'm going to tell you, folks, for $18,900, this is going to be hard to beat. I don't think you'll beat it. Not for what you're getting and the quality build that you're getting, the low mileage, the fact that we're going to show you everything, all the RV components work perfectly, and all for under $19,000. I mean, I looked these things up online. Other dealers are asking $25,000, $26,000 for this same motorhome with 60, 70,000 miles. This one's got 15,768 miles. It's in great shape. And we're going to show you everything works. And we're selling it for thousands less. And you're going to spend on one that's got a lot more use to it with a lot more miles. And we're selling it thousands less. And the dealers are asking for those. You know, and the reason we do it, folks, because we're Parkway RV Center. You know, for those of you who watch my videos, you know we've been in business for 48 years. You know we sold over 500 RVs a year. And for those of you who's watching these videos for the first time, you know, the reason why we sell so many RVs is because we have the lowest prices on the internet. This thing is priced thousands under book. It's priced thousands under comparable RVs. You know, you can look up NADA with the options, and this is not including 15,000 miles. This is just standard mileage. Of course, it was $100,000 new right at it. 21,160 was standard mileage. Now, you adjust that to show 15,000 miles, and it's worth quite a bit more than that. But I'm not asking 21,600 or 24, 25 like other dealers are. I'm only asking 18,900, and that's the total price, folks. It's not plus dock fee, prep fee, dealer fee, processing fee like these other guys do. You know, other dealers charge you up to $2,500 in fees. And all those fees are 100% dealer profit. They're completely unnecessary to purchase a used or brand new RV. And basically, you're just giving them an extra $2,000 or $3,000 on, you know, basically paying that much more for the unit than the sales price you agreed on. At Parkway RV Center, we don't believe in fees. We never charge an extra fee. The only thing by law you're required to pay is the sales price you agree on. And then, of course, if you pay any applicable sales tax, which in Georgia, a Georgia dealer only collects sales tax from Georgia buyers. So if you're from out of state, you don't live in Georgia, you just pay the sales tax whenever you title the RV in 30 days in the state you live in. So you don't even have to pay a sales tax. If you're out of state, you'll pay it in your own state. Of course, Georgia residents, we're an authorized sales tax collector, so we have to collect sales tax for Georgia buyers. But other than that, folks, there's no extra fees. There's no dock fees. We don't even charge you for the 45-day drive-out tag. And we give you a free starter kit. You get a complete demonstration by one of my qualified RV technicians. They're going to show you how to operate everything until you're comfortable using this RV. You know, you go to any other dealership in the country, they have a 95 model. It's sitting on their back row. It's not cleaned up. It's not checked out. They're going to sell it as is, just give you the keys. You take the good with the bad. No guarantee, no demo, no checkout. Because other dealers don't care about a 95 model. It's just a back row. It's just a back row unit to them. But folks, we treat all of our customers the same. If you're buying an $18,000 motorhome, we're going to check it out like we're checking a $70,000 motorhome out. And that's why people love us so much, folks. That's why we've been in business for almost half a century, because we treat everybody the same. You know, to a lot of people who are in the market for an RV, 18.9 is absolutely hardly any money to them. You know, that's the ones looking for the $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 motorhomes. But we understand, to a lot of you out there, 18.9 is a life savings. It's saving up for years to buy your dream motorhome, and we respect that. And we're going to give you that same respect as buying this motorhome as we will somebody buying a 2010 $70,000 motorhome. And folks, that's why people buy from us. That's why we've been in business for generations, 3 generations, family owned and operated since 1968. I've got generations of families who only buy RVs from us, and some of them live hundreds and hundreds of miles away. We've sold in all 50 states, including Alaska and Hawaii. Sent thousands of RVs all over Canada. We've sent about 25 to 30 motorhomes and campers all overseas to England, Italy, the Netherlands, Australia. And these folks didn't come thousands of miles just because they like us. They came here because we saved them money. So even if you have to fly down here from California, this motorhome is worth the drive and the flight down here. I have 3 or 4 buyers a week fly down to Chattanooga, Tennessee airport. We pick you up for free during business hours. Of course, that's after you purchased it. My RV techs have checked it out. Then when you come here to pick it up, we give you a complete demonstration. You drive it home. I had a guy fly in from San Diego a few weeks ago for less than $500. Spent a few $100s in fuel getting it home because fuel's like $1.50 a gallon right now, and he saved about $10,000 or $12,000 over what these things were bringing on the West Coast. And we can do that kind of savings for you too, folks. And you're not buying a cheap brand here either. I mean, look at the crown molding. This is a high-end brand. It's been well cared for. You saw the exterior. You see the interior. I mean, everything's going to work, and you've got the words of one of the oldest used RV dealerships in the country on that. This unit's going on eBay. It's going on about 25 or 30 different websites, and we are a certified power seller on eBay with hundreds of positive feedbacks. You can't pay for that. You only get that, and we're one of the few dealers on there selling nothing but used RVs that are a power seller. And folks, we work very hard for that. We're not going to risk our reputation to sell you a 1995 model Newmar Kountry Star. It's not worth it. Everything I've showed you right here looks just as good in person or better when you see it. And you're getting a heck of a buy for the money. The glass is perfect, doesn't need windshields. It doesn't need anything, folks. It just needs you in the driver's seat and your family behind you and driving this thing wherever you want to go. That's all this motorhome needs. So give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Even though this is a 95 model, I still have financing available. I can get you 60 months at 2.5% up to the retail value. So if you've got good credit, you can get this thing with no money down at 60 months at 2.5% interest rate. I don't know about you, but you can't even buy a brand new motorhome for 2.5%, much less a used one. And that's how we sell them every day, folks. We have 0 dealer interest rate markup. Other RV dealerships use financing as a way to make extra money because the banks let them mark the interest rates up and keep the difference. In other words, they get you approved just like we do, 2.5%. But they never tell you an interest rate. That's why most RV salespeople do not discuss interest rates, because they can't make any money when they quote you a rate. But they'll get you approved at 2.5%, but they never tell you that. And they say, Mr. Customer, here you go, 5.99, or they always use weird numbers just to throw you off, or a 6.24% interest rate, and this RV is yours. Sign here, here, and here, and you just overpaid by thousands. But we don't do that here at Parkway RV Center. We have no extra fees. We have no dealer interest rate markup. That saves you, those 2 things right there saves you thousands of dollars, plus the lowest prices on the internet and the highest quality RVs. We don't have commission salespeople. So if you call here, don't worry about getting the sales games like you get at other RV dealerships. Everybody here is salary. Nobody makes commission. There's no incentive to sell. So there's absolutely no sales pressure. I've got 150 used RVs out here. Anybody during business hours can come out, look through these things, drive your vehicle right up to the RV you want to look at, look with or without a salesperson. You know, these other RV dealerships, they have what I call a prison yard. All their units are behind a 10-foot tall fence with barbed wire on the top. It's all locked up. You can't get in there without going through a sales office. Before they let you go out and look, they're going to sit there and pre-qualify you. They're going to get your credit information. They're going to really put the sales pressure on you before you even step foot on the sales lot. And that's wrong, folks. That's not how RV buying is supposed to be, and that's why we don't use commission salespeople. Our buyers love it that way. because they can come here and look as many times as they want. They can call or email as many times as they want without getting sales pressure, get their questions answered. And everybody, it just makes the transaction so much easier for the buyer and us as a seller. And that's why we don't have commission salespeople. Plus, I don't pay my guys to sell. They just answer questions. There's no selling involved. When you have the lowest prices on the internet, there's no need to pay somebody to sell. My guys just answer your questions. They help arrange financing. They help arrange trade-in appraisals and schedule a time for you to come look at this motor home or pick it up. That's what they get paid to do. Folks, I know it's been a long video, but I just wanted to go out because I know a lot of people watching this video have never seen them before. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post videos just about every day. We sell about 15 to 20 motor homes and travel trailers and fifth wheels a week because of our prices, and we buy that many as well. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Visit my website, parkwayrvcenter.com. You can like us on Facebook. I mean, this way you can keep in touch with the latest videos. And folks, I don't have everything posted online as much as I try to. My salespeople sell about half the units that come in every week before they even hit online. And the reason why they do that, and I tell all my customers this, if you're in the market for a used RV, go to my website, parkwayrvcenter.com. Look at everything I have. If you don't see what you're looking for, call one of my non-commissioned salespeople. They're here to work for you, not for themselves. So call, get to know them, let them get to know you, get to know what you're looking for. They can get your contact information, and if we don't have it, that just may not be posted online yet, we'll probably have it in a couple of weeks. We have that much of a turnaround, folks, that we sell our entire inventory every 90 days on average. So if we don't have what you're looking for, chances are they can get your information, let you know when it comes in, send you pictures, and you won't believe how low the price is compared to anybody else in the country. And that's why we sell about half the RVs that come in before I can even post them online, because people do that. My salespeople are very, very good about following up and letting you know when your motorhome's here, we let you know. So, folks, don't be afraid to call like other dealers. You have to worry about sales pressure. It's not going to happen here. And, you know, that's the best way. Get to know the salesperson. Let them get to know you. And that's the best way to buy an RV, folks. And I've got salespeople who have been here for years. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Remember, nobody's commissioned, so any of the salespeople can help you. You can email them at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. And, of course, you can always call us, which is always the best, of course. Thank you for watching my video. I promise you, folks, you go out and look, you're not going to find a nicer 95 Kountry Star anywhere else in the country, especially for this low price. So don't be give us a call, but don't be surprised if this one's already got a deposit on it, because like I said, it's going on 25 to 30 different websites. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.